So we're switching up gears a little bit. Now we went from this conversation and we are going to talk about goat. And with me this morning is Franca Phillip. She's a journalist and food writer. And we were chatting a little bit earlier this morning. Good morning and welcome.
Hi, Carrie. How are you doing?
I am doing great. So let me first check out this book that you have here. And it's very interesting looking. And there's a goat head on it. So it's all about goat.
It's all about goat. Cooking and eating.
Cooking and eating, you know. So
that book
two things I love to do. Two things I love to do. Cooking and eating.
Well, of course. Who doesn't?
And this is a book by James Wetlaw.
Yes, and James is actually on his way to Trinidad as we speak.
Oh,
he
amazing.
is the pioneer of GoAtober in the UK and Europe, and he was the inspiration for our initiative, GoatoberTT. GoAtober is meant to celebrate the versatility and the brilliance of goat, a humble little animal that we sometimes look down on and take for granted.
Yeah, I mean, like when you think about goats in Trinidad and Tobago, the first thing people think about is curry.
Curry goat, yes.
Yeah.
And when you go through this book, you realize that there are 70 ways of cooking goat other than curry.
Yes, of course. You know, me being very involved in food.
Yes, you're a chef as well.
Yes, that's right. You know, so whenever we start speaking about food, that's me right there. I could just go on and on and on and on. I think it's such an interesting animal, but you tell me more about it.
Well, yeah, so for example, I'll tell you how I got into this in the first place. When I lived in the United Kingdom, of course, the UK, many nationalities are there, and I came across some recipes with goat that had nothing to do with curry.
Right.
And I became totally fascinated. I went on a Saturday to look for a goat leg in a West Indian butchery, and the guy said, we can't sell it as a leg, you have to buy half.
Wow.
So, so I ended up calling two other friends, and we took the goat 3 ways. I took the leg, I took some other bits to curry and to do normal things with us and braise and stuff. And so I studied it with rosemary and garlic, and I baked it long and slow, and it was absolutely beautiful. I hadn't tasted goat like that before, and that was just it for me. And so James and I got together when a mutual friend of ours introduced us, a food editor at the UK Guardian. And so since then we've been communicating, and when I got this book, I said, no, we definitely have to do something here. GoAtober takes place in 8 other countries around the world. Trinidad would be the 9th.
Okay.
So yeah, so when October comes, we could say, yes, we've done it. But it's not going to end in October. We are working with the goat and sheep farmers of Trinidad and Tobago, because part of the mission is really to elevate the status of the meat. And part of that has to come through in the way the farmers actually present the meat. Butchery is not a skill that we still seem to have in Trinidad.
Yeah, that's right. It's dismal.
It's quite
sometimes.
bad. So when James is here, he'll be doing actually a workshop with about 20 farmers.
Okay.
And explaining to them about how to butcher the goat. He will have a whole goat to do his work on. He'll explain the value chain. So for example, rather than just dicing it, you can have rack of goat.
Yeah, that's
you can have goat tenderloin. You know, you can cook goat so many ways so that it will add value to the way you normally...
Yeah, and not just the mundane way that people usually do. Let's speak about the launch quickly.
Yeah, so we're having our media launch on Wednesday at the RBC Hospitality Suite at the Oval. James will speak, I will speak, we'll have somebody from Goat and Sheep speaking as well. Then on Thursday, we have James going to meet the farmers, do the course. On Friday, we have a workshop that's open to the public. People can sign up. It's at the Baking Academy on Murray Street.
Right.
And he'll be doing butchery and cooking. So that's an excellent opportunity for chefs and serious cooks.
You said it's open to the public.
Yeah, so
how does the public get access to this?
Just email us at GoatoberTT@gmail.com and we'll give you details. We have a few more spaces left, so people can write us and get some information.
So let's reiterate that web address.
Yeah, it's GoatoberTT@gmail.com. Send us an email and we'll hook you up.
All right. Well, with that, I have to keep it short, unfortunately,
yes, I know.
But we'll have a chat offset. Franca Phillip, I want to thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Carrie.
You are a journalist and food writer, and you know it's all about GoatoberTT, and definitely gonna
for real.
Definitely looking forward to that. I want to get involved, so we're gonna have a chat.
We're gonna have a talk. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
All right, Rishi. I know you have something on standby as well.
Yes.